Next one's from Hughie. The subject is Keeping It 100 official YouTube update. YouTube has recently gone extra PC, even more so than usual, and are now starting to shadow ban videos with adult content, such as too much swearing. I don't know if it's just us being targeted, but it's happened quite a few times lately. So for the time being, all uploads of K100 official are going to have the swearing censored. If you want to hear the words such as all the dirty words, you can't. I'm not going to say these out loud.
Yeah.
The only place you hear the show uncut is on the Patreon. So if you want to hear the dirty words, go to Patreon, and you'll actually hear the curse words edited out in the YouTube. So
yeah.
Next one's from Mark, and the subject is Disco equals the king of podcasting. Salutations to the superior one. Compliment one. Your recent episodes of Lions, Tigers, Bears on Realm and Time Out on Russo's Patreon, along with your notable charity efforts with Durbin and Hughie, continually prove that you are the king of podcasting, especially with your burial of those conspiracy horsemen, flat earthers during the run-in on Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Disco a few weeks ago. Compliment two.
Wait 1 second. So did they have an unannounced run-in on you?
Yeah, but we wasn't running. We were talking about something.
Okay.
So I actually called them in to
okay.
We were talking about topic. Listen to last week's episode. You ripping the piss out of that wingling Kevin Gill is still one of the greatest highlights from Keeping 100. Oh, did we put that on?
Yeah.
KG seemed to be drugged out of his gore sometimes. I agree that last week's emailer that he probably flogged his dolphin every chance he could get, especially while watching New Japan. Normally you don't cast light on people like KG, but his monumental dickheadery deserved every minute of it. The only good thing that came out of him on the show was the fact that he knew how to play with algorithms. Question: what are your thoughts on Zeus and WWE with his match at SummerSlam? Did adults really think wrestling was real with such a ludicrous storyline of a movie character coming to life? At least Mr. T at WrestleMania was booked as himself. Disco is the man. Congrats. That's cousin Marky Mark. Hashtag MWO for life.
Huh.
I thought Zeus was terrible. Zeus was one of the first guys that should not have been in the he was way too green to put him there.
Yeah,
I was not a fan of that.
And the character came off super corny too.
Yeah.
And I remember that they brought him once to WCW, and I thought it was very corny.
Yeah. I remember as a little kid, because I would have been around 7 or so. Even knowing at 7 years old, okay, this is fake. They're telling me this character played by an actor came out of the movies, and now he's really the character. It just seemed so hokey that I even knew as a kid.
He seemed real because he was playing himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zeus.